фермі пана Бориса Городинського щороку з великою охотою збирається українська громада, різноманітні музичні та танцювальні колективи. І цього року на прибувших гостей чекало багато українських страв та приємних несподіванок. Отож давайте дізнаємось про історію цієї ферми з українським корінням, де зростає справжня українська цибуля. Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй.
Przemówił za Bogomereży narodna, za prawdzinie i za все військо.
Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй.
Przemówił za тут присутні людей, що очікують Тебе великої багатої милості за тих, що творене милостиню, і за всіх православних християн.
Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй. Благослови, душе моя, Господа, і не забувай всіх
We started about 15 years ago with our local Ukrainian church, and the things got bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just, I think, my way of giving back to the community. We've been fortunate enough that we've been given some of those talents or whatever when it comes to farming and doing something that I think in return that we should show our appreciation. So I think this is one way that we can hold up our Ukrainian culture a little bit and have a good time at the same time. You know, all the locals used to get together and have a great old time doing their square dancing and, their entertainment and all. This is very similar to that. I've been around onion farms since I was a kid, and we just got into specializing in onions. It's just a crop that grows well in this soil in the Cookstown Marsh. This ground is very well suited for onions, so we just decided to put our big focus on onion production. When I was young, my father and mother had a small farm, and then they stopped farming, and then when I got out of school, I started farming and just built it up from there. We started from 5 acres and built it up to over 700 or 800. My father came from the Ternopil area, right south of the city of Ternopil, and my mom is from the Sumo area, not far from Poltava. They came over after the war, and I was born here in Canada, in Newmarket, not very far away from here, close.
Let's go!
фестиваль є чудовий фестиваль, і ми щиро вдячні. Ми вже другий рік приїжджаємо сюди з коровайом, з рушником, з теплим словом для нашої української громади і для нашого пана Городинського. Пан Городинський робить велику справу. Він об'єднує нас, українців, тут різний вік, від молодих, від дітей малесеньких до старшого віку. І дуже нам приємно. Тут є прекрасні хори, прекрасна літургія сьогодні була, прекрасні бандуристи, хори, танці, які нам дуже необхідні зараз в цей час.
Поможе святий Юрій, чиста мати, горка звоювати, хоч чи впав, чи пропав, вічі не вмирати. Вийду, хлопці, до зброї, хоч чи впав, чи пропав, вічі не вмирати. Вийду, хлопці, до зброї.
I like to be outside. I'm not a guy that likes to sit around inside a office or whatever. I don't like to be told what to do. It's nice to get out and do your own thing, so to speak. And I have a love for machinery. Ever since I was a kid, I like to work with my hands and build. And this kind of business is perfect for that because we need a lot of custom-built machinery. And we do a lot of that here. We custom-build all our own harvesters and planters and a lot of that stuff. So it's a little bit of everything.
I came here to Pan Horodynsky's farm to pay my respects for the actual sponsorship of him flying me out to Kyiv for the international competition, Bandura competition, imeni Mykola Lysenko. During the competition, I played as best as I could, as I just arrived, and on Tuesday I received a notice that I got first place, which meant that I was laureate of the actual competition of Mykola Lysenko from age group 16 to 22. This is a huge deal in Ukraine, as this means that the actual level of Bandura playing is a lot higher than what they imagined in Canada. The professors were shocked, everyone who was judging was really shocked.
The Horodynsky farm party is important for the Ukrainian culture and in maintaining tradition and showing off what we have to offer. He incorporates dancers and musicians from the community, and I think it's really important to host something like this to remind people what we're all about.